Let's help this channel out a lot. Also, subscribe if you guys want to see more Worlds VoD review. And of course, follow me everywhere at CubbyXX for updates throughout Worlds, as well as on Twitch. I stream these live, which we're doing right now. So that said, let's dive on in to T1 versus Pain. All right. Oh, boy. I will say, Yone first pick, and it's not Zeus's, it's Faker's. Uh-oh. Not really, though. Skarner taken away, and then Jax Lucian. And then it is the Gnar taken away from Zeus, as well as the Ori from Faker. I think we're going to see these champs be mainstay bans from T1. Zeus a little bit too good at Gnar. Faker Ori is really, really good. Like, I don't have no concerns with Faker when he's on Ori in terms of how he performs. That said, pretty good core to start off here for T1. Again, we're still playing Rumble in this hemisphere. Olaf being taken as a champ that can try and break this, but Olaf pretty much scales solely off of resources and does need to get going early. And then it is take away Util, no Xayah, which I was very surprised about. I think Xayah's ass, especially kind of into this. I'm going to be real. Xayah in a Rumble feels terrible. And then we end up with Kalista Nico and a Draven Renata. Draven Aguma special. I mean, Draven can interact with this game, which usually Draven struggles with, but the stand aside is actually pretty big. Concern is just making sure that they put Olaf in the hole enough to actually get out of this game, so I expect a lane swap coming out from T1. Even with the Draven Renata, I think a lane swap's actually going to be fine for them. Alright, runes. PTA, Grasp, everything stock standard, anything. Oh, Phase Rush, that makes a lot of sense against Rumble. Or, fuck, Rumble into Olaf. Approach Velocity. And then, I didn't like the Electrocute here for Akali. I actually think that you can get some stuff from Conquer this game. So I was a bit surprised to see Electrocute. I don't know exactly how the matchup goes, but my theory is like if you're playing in this, Conquer is actually pretty valuable. Whereas Electrocute, like you're playing for the one tap. I just don't think you get as much mileage out of that. Oh, we'll buy a Worlds jersey if Fly wins. I have faith in Fly against PSG. Glad PSG found a win too. I think PSG is like actually a good team. If they made it to quarters, I would not be shocked. We'll see what kind of draws they get though. Because I do think you need help with draws at this point. We'll talk about that after the stream, guys. I'll go over my day 3 predictions and thoughts. I think I did okay yesterday. Alright, so we have standard lanes, and Flash for Flash picked up against Keria. Jungler's going from top to bot. 12 minutes later, the motherfucker has Bork and it's GG. Yeah, I'm so tired of seeing Yone. My Twitter, I've been like, we've been going hard about teams leaving Yone up. I've been frustrated. Alright, good job by Owner pick up this camp. He is going to lose his red buff. Guma? Alright, Guma. He was okay. I have no words. Ouch. Yeah, I don't like the Akali and the Yone. I think the best answers in the Yone are the Sandra, LeBlanc, and Ahri. That was not great from Guma. Oh boy. And then Owner just like ends the lane. Yeah, this is really good from Owner. I really like this from T1. This is really good recovery by T1. Goodbye, Akali pick. Now it's just, can we set the Rumble behind it, or the Olaf behind against the Rumble at all? Good job, Zeus. So proactive swap and Rumble actually TPs. I will say that this swap, they did sack bot kind of entirely. Zeus is going to base in TP. Meanwhile, dude, T1 mechanically not synced up. Some questionable plays from Guma and Faker so far. I will say, Faker unfortunately not super surprised, but, you know. The Faker Yone wasn't all too hot in LCK. We didn't have faith in Faker Yone the way we had faith in other Yones in the league. Have you done predictions yet for the next set of matches? No, we'll do that after we wrap with all the VoD reviews. Well played. Really nice bait by Faker and Owner. Like, Faker is at kill threat here, and yeah. Yeah, they put Faker on Yone to convince people it's a... Yeah, guys. Guys, Faker for sure plays this champion, and when push comes to shove, we're definitely putting Faker on Yone and not Zeus. Never forget. Olaf went Hex Drinker this game. I mean, that only gives him value against Rumble. I don't love that pick. I feel like it's Shreds and Thunder. But you struggle with boots. Meanwhile, Owner tried to take the Dragon after this. Faker was resetting, and he doesn't get it. So nice yoink here from Pain. Good read from them, actually. Nice. That hurts a little bit. Hex Drinker is ass. But you really want Lucidity Boots as Olaf. I'm just surprised it didn't lane swap. I wonder if another team like looks into that against T1. It's like, okay, like I know they have Draven and Renata, but like T1 not lane swapping is... And they don't want to lane swap as a team. But like, this is a game where for me, I would lane swap. Zeus walked up for this, by the way. So they're playing really hard for the Draven. Well played by Carrier. They don't get the cash out the Draven, which is a bit of a bummer, but he was stunned, so I think it's fine. And bot lane gets murdered. No, and T1 cannot deal with bots. I mean, honestly, like, Pain not doing terribly so far. This Olaf gets dove, though. Yeah, and then they get that one to Guma. Okay, well played. I mean, that does make it pretty worth. And then the push bot was killed. So Titan and Curry based. And now they're going to go match, which means that T1 just has extreme tempo. I mean, props to Owner and Zeus for coming up here and doing what they did. I actually think that was kind of necessary to make sure that play worked. If they didn't overload the way they did, then it probably doesn't work. But now Draven gets, yeah, Reverb BFs or pickaxe. And they're going to put Draven mid. Okay, good shift. They do give up next 3 grubs for that, but they got Draven a lot of gold. And then... Oh, Zeus took the wave. They got Zeus flash, and it's just about killing Olaf. Oh, really well played by Carrier. Yeah, dude, Olaf did really get fucked this game. Outstanding. Nice, well played. Good job, T1. I mean, yeah, I really like what T1's doing against Olaf this game. They're making this Olaf champ look like a noob stomper, which it kind of is. But they're doing a really nice job of focusing down Olaf in this mid game. It's really good. And Guma got free time mid. Faker, another plate. Okay. Yeah, now this game's pretty over. Damn. Okay. I mean, I will say T1 made some mistakes in the early game. Not the T1 that we're used to seeing. We're used to like seeing T1, you know, blitz the map from level 1. I think that's why this team's so sick. Like, when this team's at their best, any given day, 4 to 5 players on this team can be the best player in their position in the world. And the one person where that's not the case is Faker. And I don't care what you say about Faker and how he's recessed, it's still Faker. This guy's smart as fuck about the game. He is a massive cheat code to have on a team. Okay. So 2 turrets now fallen. Bot last queen up. I mean, that's 14 plates for T1 so far. Sheesh. What is it? 14 to 8. It's good. Oh god, this TP is big. Cubby can't respond. T1 knows this. Yeah, having the best player of all time on your team is never bad. I just like the punishing of the Olaf. When Olaf didn't have ult, they made sure to get on Olaf twice. At this point, I would take Chovy, but I'm never going to say no to having Faker on my team. Oh, Teton went barrier? That's bold. Nico! Oh no! Nico, no! Oh no. Yeah, Faker just walks out. Alright, yeah, this game's over. Oh, is it Shieldbow next for the Draven? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Pain took, champs don't really have access to the wave. Like, they have no wave clear. Akali Olaf is a duo for lanes. I mean, if you get behind, it's doomed. Yeah, like, good night. This was the only game I was able to catch today. I'm so sorry for you. Really nice flash by Zeus. Good reaction. I mean, he's got an ult. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, dear Lord Almighty. Alright, well, that's one way to end the game. Yeah, that play didn't work. Alright. I mean, Pain is the worst team here. That's one thing that the global power rankings from Amazon have right. Dude, Pain's like fist bumping whenever they take down Faker. It's funny. They got him twice in like the whole team's hype. Do you think Rumble is at the correct draft priority right now for Worlds? I think it's team dependent. But I do think Rumble's good. Again, I talked about this earlier in the stream, but Rumble at level 9, you lost 10% AP ratio on your Q and 5 base damage on your E. You are the same champion. It's just getting there. And your lanes aren't going to quite be as good or dominant, but you're still Rumble in team fights. And a lot of the picks, I think that, like, Maokai needs to climb up in draft priority. This champion's just not okay. Like, every ability that Maokai has is just fucking broken. I like this from T1. I know it looks a little bit goofy because they catch owner, but, I mean, again, everyone's on the Rumble ult. And we have Renata on top of it. Yeah, I mean, like, if Rumble has set up, like, Vi, Yone, Renata, and you get these circles with Rumble, you're really strong. I just don't think every team can play Rumble. Like, you have to have it. Like, you can't be a noob and, like, just play Rumble and win now. Yo, Contracts, what's up, man? Thanks for the raid. Shout out to Contracts, guys. Hope your offseason's going well, my man. Yeah, all is good. I mean, this game wasn't that entertaining, but we're talking about Rumble probably at Worlds. I don't know what you think. I was really surprised that like, I'm not surprised that Maokai is where it's at. Learning how to drive? Love that. The Skarner and Maokai seem really strong. God Pacha, thanks for the follow. And Maokai's kit's just not okay. And the patch didn't change the champ. Skarner is OP, yeah. I mean, you were on that tech later in the season.
Timing could be great, but like you said, Cubby.
TGZ, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, guys. Shout out to the contracts guys, fans in the chat. Rumble, I'm not sure. I think Rumble's more team dependent.
Timing could be great, but like you said, Cubby.
Jazzy O. I mean, at level 9, you're minus 10% AP on Q and minus 5 base damage on E. You're the same champ. You are the same champ. It's just getting there. It's more of a question. I think it's just more like if you have a good Rumble player, it looks like you can play it. The rest of the meta is still fine for it. This game is pretty over, guys. This game is pretty over. This ad is making me uncomfortable. I don't know what ad you got, but I'm sorry. Yeah, the Sejuani just gets ran down by Yone. Carry just kind of sack himself over to Olaf with that play. Oh, never mind. It's fine. Draven hits like a truck. Alright, this game wasn't very interesting. I didn't learn much about this game. I think T1, like, made 2 hands oopsies in lane. But the way they played out mid-game, and then you're playing against no wave clear on Pain, and you're ahead as T1, I mean, it's about what we expect from T1. I really like how they punished the Olaf with no ult, though. I think the focus to shut down Olaf was big. Olaf does get economy. Olaf can be a problem, but if he doesn't, then he just sucks. Yep. They're in T1 are willing to flex Yone. Yes, guys. Zeus is definitely not going to play Yone in this tournament, guys. No way. This is a faker-only pick. This game proves it. 0% chance that Zeus ever plays Yone in this tournament. Don't even think about it. All right, GG. All right, guys. Thanks for the raid from Contracts. I'm going to keep on streaming, but I post these VoDs up on YouTube, and so we're going to wrap it for YouTube here. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you are on YouTube. Follow me everywhere at CubbyXX, especially on Twitch where I stream these live, and drop a sub a lot until the next VoD.